Here's a riddle. What do DesignOps and clothing have in common? Give up? Neither one should be approached with a one-size-fits-all mentality. It just doesn't work. Organizations come in all shapes and sizes, and DesignOps fits into those unique structures differently from place to place. One factor you can use to help choose where to focus your DesignOps efforts is where you are in your DesignOps journey. In other words, are you just getting started with DesignOps? Or are you part of a team that's more mature? Organizations who are new to DesignOps should focus on the most obvious struggles. Go where the pain is. Where are the current biggest hurdles for designers? Diagnose those and start treating them. So in other words, approach this like you would any other design problem. Spend time defining the problem first in order to build a better solution. To do that, just use your research tools. Consider launching an internal survey to identify operational challenges. Then, follow up with interviews and try to surface why these things exist. Prioritize the biggest pain points and let those drive the focus of DesignOps efforts until they're alleviated. Then keep going. Now, organizations with more mature DesignOps teams can focus less on damage control and more on organization-wide initiatives. When early DesignOps efforts lead to stabilization and things like better team-to-team consistency and collaboration, DesignOps might take on higher level initiatives. Maybe things like culture building or hiring and onboarding or just other tools and programs that the entire design organization can benefit from collectively. At this point, the DesignOps team can also start planning proactively for how they'll continue to scale themselves as well. DesignOps needs intentional design as well, so the team should eventually have its own programs for planning how to track and evaluate progress, how to evolve the focuses of their team within the context of business needs, and how to elevate their own leadership and impact to be parallel with other departments in the organization. If you start with the most obvious pain points, then create higher-level design-wide programs, and also think proactively about the design of DesignOps at your organization, you'll be in an optimal position to continue scaling and delivering impact.